Well, I'm going to jump in to give you a video response because I think you're well deserving of it for many reasons, but this particular one brings a lot of things to memory. Snow days were fun days when I was actually going in grade school and high school. Although, if there was one thing I didn't understand quite well, and even nowadays I still don't understand it, is why school districts always decide only at the last moment to turn their kids around and send them back home. Trust me, in the Moncton district here in eastern Canada, school district number 2 took some wrong decisions about 1 to 2 years ago, which caused a lot of grief and a lot of havoc, and could have caused a lot more accidents. We had a storm, and they decided to turn away the students at 12 noon when there was about 40 to 50 centimeters of snow already in the streets, unplowed. A lot of cars got stuck. A lot of children got scared. A lot of parents swore blue streaks. And the school district vowed to never do that again. I can't wait to see if they're going to do it whenever we get nor'easters or weather bombs dropping on our heads. Anyways, in regards to that, the only bad thing about it is that now whenever I get snow days, which I never get because I'm in the job market. I'm currently working in customer service in the call center, which means that the call center is always open. The only time that they'll close is if it's severe enough that people can't make it to work. They will reroute their calls to the global network that they have, and the call centers across the world will take over temporarily. The only bad thing about snow days is that, like I said, I don't get one, and usually I can fairly predict, depending on what Revenue Canada, no, they don't even predict weather, what Environment Canada gives us as raw weather data, and what the Weather Network will interpret. I can use that to pretty much pinpoint how badly it's going to hit. And if I know that by the time I'm at work it's not going to be as bad as it is when they're announcing it, I'm pretty decently right. The only problem is that it usually hits us while I'm at work, which means that I have to dig my car out of the parking lot, make my way to my snow-covered entrance, and go inside and change quickly so I can actually go outside and then shovel for about 2 hours. And then park the car and go in and make myself a late supper. The fun thing about shoveling is you get your exercise. The bad thing about shoveling is you can probably get a heart attack if you don't do it at a proper pace. So it comes without saying that yes, youth is ephemeral, and unfortunately it's quickly gone past. But there's a big interjection here. You can easily get back into your childhood by putting on a pair of snowshoes and going out for a walk with a fresh powder. There's nothing better than that, regardless of how hard you worked your ass off shoveling your driveway, your entranceway, your back deck, or plowing your car out of a ditch that you drove it into without noticing. Some people do that. I don't. I'm lucky enough. Well, that's pretty much it. So, Fizzy, regardless of where you're at and where you're living, I hope that your weather is a lot better. I have a feeling you were probably in one of those states that got hit, based on what I've heard in reports. And, well, hopefully you'll be safe and sound when you get back to school. Anyways, I'm glad you're having fun with it. I'm glad that you've taken the decision to separate your personal life versus your work life. I do the same here, but I just give general directions as to what may be happening. If you ever need to rant or rave, you can easily do so. Just change names, make it a fictitious location, and we'll probably gobble it up like there's no tomorrow. Trust me, YouTube is probably the best, cheapest therapy that could ever exist. Anyways, I sent you a private message. Please take the time to actually review it, and please take the time to consider it too. It'd be an honor to have something from you. So with that said, have a nice one.